Hello and welcome back to the channel. I am Ananya. Have you heard someone say, I've been living here since 2 years, or I've been waiting for Monday? Now think about it. Are these sentences grammatically correct? You know what? They're actually wrong. And the surprising part, even advanced English learners make these silly English mistakes every single day. Today, we're going to learn the difference between since and for so that you can confidently use them and never confuse them again. Come on, let's get started. First, let's understand the basics. We use since for starting point and we use for duration. That's the length of the time. That's it. If you master this one rule, you already understand 90% of the topic. Now let's understand how to use them correctly in sentences. First, let's start with since. Let's learn how to use since. Read this sentence on your screen. I have been living here since 2015. Here's a timeline. Now assume it's 2026 and I'm still living here. That's in Mumbai, for example. So since here shows the starting point, the year I started living in Mumbai. See, it's very simple to remember. Since answers the question from when. If someone asks you, from when are you living in Mumbai? So your answer would be, I have been living since 2015. In short, we use since when we talk about the exact point in the past when something started. I hope that's clear. Now the grammatical structure looks something like this. We use have, has or had plus been plus verb in the ing form followed by since, and after that we use the specific time point. This is very important. Let's use this structure and make some sentences. She has been working here since Monday. So Monday is the starting point when she started working. They have been married since June. So June is the month when they got married, and since then they are married. He has been studying Spanish since childhood. So childhood is the starting point when he started learning Spanish. We have been friends since school days. So school days is the starting point. We are friends from our school days until now. I have known him since last year. So again, last year is the starting point. It has been raining since morning. So morning is the start point when it started raining. So if you notice in all these sentences, they give us a starting point in time, like a year, a month, a day, a moment, an event, or even a life stage like childhood. So in short, since shows when the action began. Alright, now let's understand how to use for. Read this sentence on your screen. I have been living here for 10 years. Now, if you look at the timeline, I'm living in Mumbai from 2016 until now. So it's showing the duration of my life in Mumbai. In short, we use for when we want to talk about the duration of time, the length of time. A very simple and an easy way to remember this is, if your sentence answers the question for how long, for example, if someone asks you, for how long have you been living in Mumbai? You can say, I have been living here for 10 years. The grammatical structure looks something like this. We use have, has or had plus been plus verb in the ing form plus for, and finally the length of time. Come on, let's take a look at some examples. She has been working here for 3 months. So 3 months is the duration, her employment duration. They have been married for 25 years. Again, 25 years is the duration they are married. He has been studying English for a long time. Now here we have not mentioned a specific time, but a long time is again a duration. We have been friends for 15 years. Again, 15 years is a duration. I have known him for 1 year. It has been raining for 2 hours. she has been practicing for 2 weeks. Now, all these sentences talk about duration and not the starting point. They don't tell us when the action began, but they talk about the duration, the length of time. I hope you understood how to use for in your sentences. Now let's quickly compare them. I have been teaching English since 2024. So 2024 is the starting point when I started teaching English. I can be more specific and say June 2024. I have been teaching English since June 2024. I have been teaching English for 2 years. The sentence has the same meaning, but here it shows the duration. These are just 2 ways of expressing time. I hope this comparison made it pretty simple to understand when to use since and for. Alright, now it's time to test how well you understood this lesson. It's quiz time. There are 5 questions on your screen, and in the blank, you either need to fill for or since. You can pause the video here, take a screenshot, and drop your answers in the comments. So English learners, that's all for today. I hope you found this lesson helpful and now you'll never confuse between since and for. If you like this lesson, give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends who are learning English. They might actually need it. Subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss important and interesting lessons like this one. I will see you soon in another English lesson. Until then, keep learning and keep practicing English. Bye for now.